There's so much around this property. I've been in my element of an evening. It's been absolutely fantastic. And it wasn't a hare. It was actually a Pine Marten. So we're currently away in Scotland. Beautiful little place, just sort of, I guess, northeast of the Cairngorms, near a town called Dufftown, I think it is. That's probably the nearest town, and that's, when I say a town, it is really tiny. It's lovely, but we're in this stunning, what I would call, I don't know, house, lodge, whatever it is. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful surroundings, nothing around, absolutely amazing, and the property is absolutely beautiful, and it's the first place we've been to that we really like to come back to, I have to say. But yeah, so as always, you know, when I'm on holiday like this, I'm not out to do loads and loads of wildlife, but if anything's around, we'll record it. And to be honest, there's so much around this property. I've been in my element of an evening. It's been absolutely fantastic. And there's a few other things around. We've done a few other things this time as well, based around the wildlife. So I've not vlogged everything while I've been out, but yeah, what I will do is I'll bring you some of the images and some of the pictures and videos, and so you can just see what we've been up to. Just to sort of summarise it, I guess, as I say, evenings has been here. I mean, the first night we got here, we sat, there's a little bit of decking at the top here. We sat on the decking. It was a beautiful evening as we got here. We sat out there, obviously had a beer, whatever, and we were watching hares running around, and we were watching deer over in the other field over here. And as it started to get dark, I mean, it doesn't get dark when the sun's out. It doesn't get dark till, like, I don't know, 11:30 up here at the moment. But as it started to get dark, I looked off the decking across the field and saw what I thought was one of the hares bounding back across the field. And it came through the fence into the property. And I just took a couple of shots of it as it started to walk up the driveway. And it wasn't a hare. It was actually a Pine Marten. Now, Pine Martens are pretty rare, and you're pretty lucky to see one. And I managed to fire off a few shots, which you'll see, but it was getting very dark. You know, the ISO was really high, so it wasn't fantastic for photography. But yeah, so say in the evening, spend a bit of time right here photographing the deer, a couple of young deer with a mother as well, plenty of hares, loads of hares around, so some nice shots of the hares as well. We did one day went up to a place called I've got to think of the name of it, Chanonry Point, I think it's called, Chanonry Point, something like that. And there you're on the Murray Firth, I think it is, and you can watch the dolphins, and the dolphins are absolutely amazing. They actually come right close to the beach. They feed as the salmon come in as the tide starts to come in is the best time to get there, and the salmon come through quite a narrow part of the estuary. And as the salmon come through, the dolphin feed on the salmon. We spent 2 hours there, and just off the beach got some absolutely amazing shots. And then one of the other days, we went to, there's a place called Loch Inch, which is not far away. Loch Inch, I-N-S-H, I think it is. Not far away, about an hour's drive. We went down there, and there's ospreys nesting there. They nest on an island out in the loch, so you're not disturbing them all. And if you there's a path walks up the side of the cliff by the church, and you can actually get some nice views of the nest from there. Very distant, but again, got some nice little shots of that. Mum, Dad on the nest, and there was at least one youngster in there I could see. But I say very distant, but we got a little bit of that. And after we did that, one of the things we did while we were doing that is I was actually out photographing, and I'm constantly looking for red squirrels because I've never seen a red squirrel. And I got back to the car and Susie said, "There's a red squirrel just gone up this tree." How does that happen? How does that happen when I'm not there? You know, the red squirrels are around. So we are today going to go and have a look if we can find some red squirrels. So whether you get any red squirrels added to this video, I'm not sure. But there's a place I've been told of, I'm going to go and have a look at and see if we can find some red squirrels. So apart from that, you know, enjoy the images, enjoy the pictures, enjoy the video. Yeah, and I say it's just the bits and pieces we've seen while we're out and about and around here as well. And deer wandering through the garden here, absolutely superb. So yeah, thanks for watching. Whatever you're doing, have a great day, and I'll catch up with you again soon. Bye for now.